Good evening everyone. Welcome to my class. Okay, let us start the class. Today I am going to discuss few MCQ question based on the topic sound waves. In the last class I detailedly explained about the sound waves, then infrasonic, ultrasonic waves, echo, Doppler effect, reflection of sound, everything I explained in detail. Theory class, those who are not watched the theory class, please see the recorded class. Today we will discuss few important question, MCQ question based on the topic sound waves. Let us discuss first question. Sound waves are first option longitudinal waves. Sound waves are first one longitudinal waves, second one transverse waves. First option 2 only, second option both 1 and 2, third option neither 1 nor 2, fourth option only 1. Those who are in live, you can answer the question. Sound waves, already I explained yesterday which type of a wave, sound waves, whether it is a longitudinal waves, whether it will be a transverse wave. Those who are there in live, you can answer. Okay, sound wave is a, option 1 is the correct answer. Sound wave is the longitudinal wave. Option 1 is the correct answer. Option 1 is the correct answer. Sound wave is a longitudinal wave. Yesterday I explained everything. What is meant by wave motion? We are having two types of wave motion is nothing but the type of disturbance that travel through a medium due to repeated vibration of the particles of the medium about their mean position, we will consider as a wave motion. Then two types of wave motions are there, longitudinal waves, transverse waves. In the case of a longitudinal waves, the particles they will vibrate in back and fro. The particles they will vibrate in the same direction along the wave motion. Therefore, sound wave is a longitudinal waves. This waves it will travel along the direction of the wave. Therefore, for example, sound waves is the longitudinal waves. Therefore, that one only they are asking the question. Sound waves, whether it is a longitudinal or transverse wave. It is a longitudinal waves because the particles they will vibrate along the direction of motion of the wave. In the case of a transverse wave, the vibration of the particles in the medium, propagation of waves are perpendicular to each other. You can observe here the particles they will be vibrating perpendicular to the motion of the wave. If this is the wave motion, then the particles they will vibrate up and down. Okay, in this way the wave it will move, the particles they will move perpendicular to the wave motion. For example, light waves are the transverse wave. One of the best example, light waves and waves in the surface of water, waves in a string, light waves, these are the example of a transverse wave. Then next question, easy question. When the object making the sound is moving towards you, the frequency does up due to the waves getting pushed more tightly together. The opposite happens when the object moves away from you. The pitch goes down. This phenomenon is called. Those who are watched yesterday my class, easily they can answer. First option is bandwidth, second option is Doppler effect, third option is sound refraction, fourth option is vibration. The correct answer for this question is Doppler effect, because in the case of a Doppler effect only, if the source and observer, otherwise if the source and observer when they are approaching each other, then intensity of the sound, then frequency of the sound, loudness of the sound, it will be increases. If they are far from each other, if they are moving in opposite direction, then the intensity of sound or pitch of the sound, everything it will get decreased. This effect we will consider as a Doppler effect. Let us move to the next question. The speed of sound in vacuum is, first option 344 meter per second, second option 1500 meter per second, third option 600 per meter per second, fourth option 0. Already you know the speed of sound in vacuum, it will be 0. Why it will be 0? In the vacuum we don't have any particles, empty, nothing is there inside the vacuum. When no particles are there, when there is no vibration of the particles, how the energy it will transfer, how sound wave it will get transfer with the form of a energy. The particles when they will vibrate, then they will transfer the energy from one particle to another particle, then only the sound waves they will travel, then only you can hear the sound, otherwise the sound it can reach to one point to another point. But here in the vacuum there is no particles, means there is no vibration of the particles, there is no transfer of energy, nothing is there. Therefore speed of sound it will be 0 in vacuum. Sound waves they can't travel, okay. Therefore speed of sound in vacuum it will be 0. That one only I given. Yes, next question. These are very easy question. Those who are watched my yesterday theory class, for them it will be very easy. Easily they can answer the question. Beats are the result of, first one diffraction, second one destructive interference, third one constructive and destructive interference, fourth one superposition of two waves of nearly equal frequency. How beats they will form? When two waves of nearly equal frequency, when they will get superimposed, then we will get the beats. Therefore option 4 is the correct answer. Superposition of two waves of nearly equal frequency. You can see I included the figure here, then here two waves of almost equal frequency, when they will get superimpose, when they will get overlap, you will get a beat pattern. Here you can see the green color, no, that it will indicate the beat pattern. Yes, next question, we will move to the next question. Therefore correct answer for this question is superposition of two waves of nearly equal frequencies. I included explanation also, better read later. Next, the gap between a consecutive node and antinode in a stationary wave is the, what is the gap between the consecutive gap between the node and antinode in a stationary wave is option 1 lambda by 2, option 2 is lambda, option 3 is 2 lambda, option 4 is lambda by 4. Let us discuss what is mean by a standing wave, because this one I not this standing wave everything I will explain in the next class in detail, but here I will give little introduction because this question is included, no, that's why. Standing wave. In standing wave or stationary wave, combination of two waves move in the opposite direction with the same amplitude, same frequency. When two waves they are moving in opposite direction, okay, then combination of two waves, both they will be moving in the opposite direction, having same amplitude and frequency, get superimposed. Opposite direction they will come, like one wave is coming like this direction, another one wave is coming like this direction, frequency is the same, amplitude is the same, both also they will get superimposed, they will get overlap, okay. Then form a nodes and antinodes. Here I will write once again neatly here. Before I am not able to write, I will write neatly here how you will get the node and antinode. Like this I will, okay. Then this is another wave like this. Yes, this wave, assume this wave is coming moving in this direction, this wave is coming in opposite direction, then both also they will get overlap, then there will be a formation of antinode and node, where two waves, in which place they will meet, that is node. This is also node. in between node, that is antinode. I will erase this one. Okay, this I can't erase. Okay, this one is node, this one is anti-node. What is my stationary waves? When two waves of same amplitude and frequency, when they are approaching in opposite direction, both also they will get superimposed, both also they will get even overlap, you can consider. Then you will see the formation of node and antinode. The antinode is a point on the wave where the amplitude is maximum. Yes, you can observe here. Consider this is the line. I'm not able to draw properly here because here I am using the, okay, this is the plane. Here the wave, it will vibrate. The maximum amplitude of the wave we will consider as a antinode. Node is a point where the amplitude of oscillation, it will become 0. Here in antinode, amplitude is more. In node, amplitude is 0. Then what is mean by wavelength here? Lambda, the distance between the two successive node and antinode. From here to here, from here to here, the distance between the node, two successive node and two successive nodes. Okay, this is nothing but a lambda. Then the distance from here to here is nothing but lambda by 2. Okay, the distance between the two node is lambda by 2, otherwise two antinode is lambda by 2. Then here they are asking between the distance between only one distance between node and antinode. I will draw one more diagram here. Okay, 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 this one is, this point is node where amplitude it will become 0, where amplitude is maximum. Here you can observe here, this is anti-node. The distance between the two nodes is lambda by 2. Okay, then the distance between the node and antinode is lambda divided by 4. How you got lambda by 4? Lambda by 2 divided by 2 you do. Then lambda by 2 into 1 by 2, you will get lambda by 4. Half of lambda by 2 is nothing but lambda divided by 4. Therefore, here what is the question they are asking here? The gap between the consecutive node and antinode. What is mean by consecutive? Consecutive means next to node and antinode you have to consider. Next, consecutive node and antinode. The distance between the next, consecutive means next to each other. Node and antinode, it will be lambda by 4. The distance between two nodes, it will be lambda by 2. That one you have to remember. Then which one is lambda? The distance between the two successive node. See here full. Otherwise, what is mean by wavelength? The distance between the two consecutive wave. Otherwise, the distance between the two trough you can consider anything lambda. Then the distance between the node is lambda by 2. Then the distance between the node and antinode is lambda by 4. Maybe in the exam here they ask the distance between the node and antinode, but sometimes they may ask the distance between node and node, then from this node to this antinode, anything they can ask. Calculate and tell me the proper answer it properly. Therefore, the distance, the gap between a consecutive node and antinode in a stationary wave is lambda by 4. Half of that one, half of this one, half of this one is lambda by 4. Then next easy question. Already I explained this one. I don't want to waste your time. Next one. What type of wave are light waves? Whether it is a transverse waves, longitudinal waves, both A and B, and none. Now only I explained light wave is a transverse wave. Because transverse wave, The particles vibrate perpendicular to the wave motion. In which of the following media does sound travel the fastest? First option gases, second one vacuum, third one is liquid, fourth one is solid. In solid, sound travel the fastest. Why in solid means? In solid all the particles they will be very closely packed. Okay, when disturbance happen, when vibration happen, the energy it can easily transfer. There is no gap at all, easily transfer. Therefore sound waves it will travel faster solid. Second one, after solid is liquid, third one is gas. Vacuum, it will be become zero. Next question, easy one, I will go fast. Here I included, I given the list speed of sound in different media at 25 degree centigrade. Refer that one, maybe in the exam. Some example they will ask. They will ask like multiple choice question. Anyone they may ask. Next question. Questions are very easy. If you watched my two classes yesterday, I did two theory class. One is sound waves, another video is infrasonic, ultrasonic sound waves, everything. If you watch that one, definitely easily without seeing the options only you can answer these questions, MCQ question. Those who are not able to watch that one, that is loss for you. The waves with the frequency above the audible range of human beings are called supersonic waves. Second one's ultrasonic waves. Third one infrasonic waves. Fourth one hypersonic waves. What is mean by infrasonic sound? Infrasonic means the frequency less than 20 hertz. Remember, infrasonic means the frequency it will be less than 20 hertz. That is infrasonic. For examples, earthquake, volcanoes, everything it will happen. Infrasonic waves. Okay. Have a frequency less than 20 hertz. Then human audible frequency, that is 20 to 20,000 hertz. Then ultrasound have a frequency greater than 20,000 hertz, such as dogs, cats, bats can hear this kind of sound. Remember, infrasonic, the frequency less than 20 hertz, audible frequency 20 to 20,000 hertz. Ultrasonic or ultrasound, that is greater frequency greater than 20,000 hertz. That one you have to remember. Then answer this question. The waves with the frequency above the audible range. Above the audible range is nothing but a infrasonic waves above 20,000 hertz. Easy question. Okay. Then next one, this one I included. Infrasonic, even elephant below 20 hertz it can listen. Then human audible 20 hertz to 20,000. Then above 20,000 hertz is ultrasound. Next question, easy question. Based on that you can answer. By whom of the following infrasonic sound is produced? For horses, dolphins, elephant, bats. Elephant. Now only I showed the picture. No? Elephant. The speed of a sound in water is dash the speed of sound in air. Here greater. Yes. Options are same as, less as, greater, sometimes lesser. No. The speed of sound in water, it will be greater than the speed of sound in air. Because you know, in water compared to gas, the particles are very closer. If the particles are close, they can easily vibrate. They will transfer the energy and everything. It will happen easily. Therefore, speed of sound in water is more compared to speed of sound in air. Then, which already this question is repeated. Which type of a wave is a light wave, transverse wave? Next, from which medium sound wave cannot pass through? Yes, vacuum. This also repeated. Which type of wave used in MRI? Which type of wave we will used in MRI? Sound wave, X-ray, acoustic wave, magnetic wave. MRI we will use the magnetic wave. Say, what is mean by MRI? Magnetic waves we will use in the MRI scanners use strong magnetic field gradients and radio waves to generate image of the organ in the body. Yes, so many, if some internal diseases are there in your body, they will do the MRI scan because they are not able to identify what disease you have, whether you have a cancer or any damaged cell something. They will do the MRI scan. In that scan, everything they will come to know. MRI does not involve X-rays. The use of ionizing radiation, which distinguish it from CT or CAT scans and PET scans. MRI is most powerful scan compared to the X-ray, because even small tissues in our body also it will get scanned in the MRI. That's why MRI scan, the cost of MRI scan, it will be more compared to the X-ray. Here I given few very important key points about MRI scan, that is very important. Revise that one. Okay, next one. The frequency of a sound waves, it is given 200 hertz. The wavelength is 2 meter. What is the speed of the wave? You know, a very easy question. Wavelength is given, frequency is given, then speed of a wave, mu, it will be f lambda. F is how much? 200 hertz, lambda is 2. Then the speed of a sound, it is nothing but 400 meter per second. Hence option 1 is the correct answer. Very easy question. If you remember the formula, speed of the wave, this is not mu, mu we will consider mu, it will be f lambda. Even v also you can consider mu, both also same. Next question. Which of the following light has lowest wavelength? Red, violet, yellow, orange. Let us discuss here. I will give the list. Red, wavelength of in nanometer. Better I will show in the diagram. Here you can see the diagram. See different colors of light having different wavelength range. Violet, visible light having the range here. Here you can see. Better consider this one. Here I mentioned the intervals of the wavelength in nanometer. Red is 750 to 610, then orange 610 to 590, then yellow 590 to 570, green 570 to 500, blue 500 to 450, indigo 450, 425, violet 425 to 400. Here which are the colors they are asking? Red, violet, yellow, orange. Then red, violet, yellow, orange. In this one, which one has the lowest they are asking? The lowest is violet. Therefore, correct answer for this question, which of the following light has the lowest wavelength, is nothing but violet. Violet, it has the less wavelength. Correct now, 425. According to the option 425, that is the violet. Okay, these are the few MCQ questions I discussed based on this topic. I will move next. One more I have, because these MCQs are very easy. Easily you can answer. Those who know the concept, within 5 minutes you can answer all the questions. To load, it is taking few seconds. Okay, I will consider PDF format only, it will be easy. Yes, here I have. Writing in PDF is easy, that's why. Okay. Let us consider another set of questions. The general range of audible frequency for human is, yes, no need to take the option, easily you can answer this question, 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz. Then loudness or intensity of sound, it will be depends upon the application of metal wire, amplitude of sound wave, none of this, area of vibrating body. Normally loudness and intensity, it will be depends upon the amplitude of sound wave. Amplitude of sound waves is very important. Amplitude, I will consider like this wave. Okay, here amplitude is nothing but the height of the wave here. Okay, this is nothing but the height of the wave. If amplitude is more, then intensity and loudness of the wave, it will be more. Next one, which of the following effect is not found in sound waves? Yes, polarization, refraction, interference, diffraction. Yes, polarization is not related to sound wave. Even refraction, interference, diffraction, everything it will happen, but polarization it will not at all happen. Consider the following statements on sound waves. Sound waves are longitudinal in nature. The speed of sound in distilled water is more than the speed of sound in sea water. Which among the above is or correct? Which one is the correct? Only one is the correct answer. Sound waves are longitudinal waves. Speed of sound in distilled water is more than the speed of sound in sea water. No, speed of sound it will be depends upon the water. Which type of water? It will not depends. Whether it is a distilled water or sea water, to transfer, otherwise to communicate, to travel sound waves, it needs a particle. Even distilled water also contain particles, even sea water also contain particles. It will not at all matter. First statement is the correct one. Next, for a sound wave, frequency is 8800 hertz, speed is 352 meter per second. In a given medium, the wavelength of the wave is. Consider the formula and solve. Very easy question. Wavelength lambda, it will be equal to mu divided by f. Mu, velocity is given 352, frequency is 8800. Simplify, you will get 0.04 meter. Very easy problems based in sound wave. What are the problems they will ask? Easy one. Therefore, fourth answer is 0.04 meter is the correct answer. Remember the formula. Large amplitude of sound vibration will be, yes, loud sound. Correct? No, large amplitude. Always large amplitude. Remember loud sound. Okay. Large amplitude of sound waves, it will be depend on loud sound. Speed of sound is maximum in solid. Repeated question. In medium, the nature of sound wave is only longitudinal. Here, only longitudinal. Speed of sound is only longitudinal. Easy question. Repeated that one. Next question. When you increase the loudness of the ringtone of your mobile phone, the frequency of ringtone, whether it is increases, decreases, remains same, cannot be determined. It will be remain same, because when you increase the loudness of the ringtone of the mobile phone, amplitude increases. Amplitude increases, then intensity of sound increases. Intensity of sound increases. There is no change in the frequency. Frequency is nothing but number of oscillation per second, that it will be remain constant. That one you have to remember. Easy. Sound chapter is very easy chapter. If you understand the concept, it will be is. If the frequency of sound below 20 hertz, not 20,000. If the frequency of sound is below 20 hertz, it is known as a audible, infrasonic, ultrasonic, none of the above. Infrasonic, correct now? Next question. Which of the following term is responsible for the distance between two successive compression of a sound? Wave number, frequency, amplitude, wavelength. Successive compression, like this compression, rarefaction, compression, rarefaction is there. Then the distance between two successive compression is nothing but wavelength. If you measure two compressive rarefaction also, it is lambda. The distance between C and R is lambda by 2. Everything you have to remember, that is wavelength. Next problem. The frequency of a sound wave is 50 hertz. The wavelength is 4 meter. What is the distance traveled by sound wave in 3 seconds? Let us solve here. I given this one, I will give it as a homework. Solve, because already I solved two problems here. What they are given? They are given the frequency, that is 50 hertz. They are given even wavelength also, they are given 4 meter. What is the distance traveled by a sound wave in 3 seconds? Solve the problem. Answer you will get 600 meter. Solve at least one problem, it will be homework for you. If you are not able to solve, I will solve in the next class. The waves which are produced in air are always matter waves, transverse waves, longitudinal waves, or electromagnetic waves. The waves which are produced in air, always longitudinal waves. Longitudinal waves are mechanical waves. They need material medium to propagate. Here air is the medium. Yes, air, water, solid, everything is a medium. That is nothing but longitudinal wave or non-mechanical wave we can consider. Okay. Thank you everyone. No one is there in the live, don't worry. For me, recording in the live class, it will be easy compared to other type of recording. It will take more time. That's why I'm preferring live classes recording only. To creating the video, it will be waste of time. Live recording, it will be easy. That's why those who are not able to watch the live classes, not able to join the live classes, please, I am requesting you, when you are free, watch my videos, then share my videos to your friends, those who are preparing for TET, ctet, hstr, gpstr. Every day, at least I am half an hour or 1 hour I am duration I am making a videos. When you are free, when you will watch the TV, when you will be like relaxing mode, every day watch my videos. Definitely I am giving 100% accuracy. Definitely you will get the knowledge of the concept. Then when next academic year, maybe now the election is completed, result also came, everything is over, maybe next within 1 or 2 months hstr notification it will happen. That's why start preparing, don't stop reading. Every time start preparing for the exam, it will be easy for you. Okay, thank you everyone. Thanks for listening my class.